Thank you. Hello, everyone. So I'll be presenting on behalf of Juergen Schlutz. So I'll do my best to answer any questions that you have. Otherwise, be ready with your phone for the very last slide. You'll see some information on how to get in touch and how to get more information on the topic. So I'll be presenting about the Luna facility. This is a virtual reality presentation of the Luna facility, but it's also being built at the European Astronaut Center. So Luna is a collaboration between DLR, which is the German Aerospace Center, and ESA as well. As I said, it's based at the European Astronaut Center, which is in Cologne in Germany. So this is a collaboration across there, yeah, Germany, of course, and ESA and Europe. At this site, you will be able to test different technologies and innovation, as well as testing, for example, training facilities if you're training astronauts, and also during various operations. There will be an option also to test out XR equipment. So this is virtual reality and augmented reality, AI concepts, for example, as well, or robotics and so on. This will be a site where you can test out, you can perform scientific research, but also to transfer knowledge and do outreach as well. The Luna facility is going to have a low barrier entry for diverse users across international partners, of course. So the idea is that Luna will close the gap. So this is field versus lab. These pictures are images of different field work. There's also the neutral buoyancy facility you can see as well, another analog facility as well, and operations. So these are ground segment sensors. So all of this will be in one way or another incorporated into this new site, the Luna facility. I'll go in a bit more detail into which kind of activities we'll be doing at the Luna Center. So here you'll see a pretty busy picture, but you can see some of the users at the very top. So the users, of course, can be astronauts. So when they're training to actually be performing different scientific studies on the moon or different operations. Of course, we have some space flight experts, and academia and industry would also be potential users of this facility, startups as well, and the public, yeah. So as you can see, here's the drawing of the center. There will be sort of this dark room where we'll have the Luna simulant dust, where you can test out the different experiments or perform operations. Then there's also this, you can see there's a kind of window where you can actually view the operations that are going to take place inside this gigantic, like a dust hole. There will also be a mission control, you can see at the bottom level, and there will also be different laboratories. You can also see at the very bottom that there are different stages of this Luna facility. So in the beginning, we have this big hall, but it will also be expanded eventually by having these sort of habitation modules as well. So you can see where they will be added as the years go by. So some of the very key features of Luna, just very shortly, is that, well, it's a hole of vast amounts of regolith and dust. We have illumination as well. So this is a sun simulator. So you can decide if you want 0 illumination or a lot, or 50%. There will also be option for reduced gravity. And there will also be this operations and training center, or part. Here you can see the drawing of the Luna test bed. So this is, again, the facility. There's the main test bed area. This is about 700 square meters. Then we have this sort of crater area is best maybe seen on the right-hand side. You can see there's a slope in two directions. So one direction, it will be 25 degrees, and in the other direction, it's 40 degrees. And it will be about 3 meters deep. And the overall testbed area should be around 0.6 meters deep. Here is also the dust lab, and in the dust lab, there will be this ultra-fine grained regolith simulant, whereas in the main area, it will be a bit more coarse. Some of the elements in Luna is then, again, there's the gravity offload system, sun simulator, ground segment, and we have these dust and gas laboratories. There was this, as you saw before, the deep floor area and VAMP, and there will also be a rover that you can use for various tests. And we also have exploration and medical system. You can have the option to test out different EVA suits, crew quarters, energy modules, and later on there will be added the habitation module, which is also named XFLAP, and the Eden Luna, which is, what's it called, where you can grow vegetables and so on. And extended reality, so this is for virtual reality, if you already saw some images. This one is also in virtual reality, but also augmented reality. And there will be a visitors room. So in Cologne, it's the European Astronaut Center is part of the German Aerospace Center. So there's many different elements to this site. I'll just highlight at the very bottom, that's where you see the European Astronaut Center. And then you can also see the blue box, which is Luna, just across from it. And perhaps also highlight the MB Hub here is where you do bed rest studies. So the good part about having Luna also next to all of these very interesting facilities is that we'll have access to a lot of experts and partners. Of course, here you can see also some of the astronauts. There is Samantha Cristoforetti, and I'm not sure because of the mask, but I think maybe it's Alexander Gerst on the very right. So it's also the home of the European astronauts, of course. So hence there will also be all of the trainers available as well. This is the beginning of building the building, very empty as you can see. And this is how it looks like now. So it's pretty much finished actually. This is from the inside. I think they're probably in this picture still filling it with the regular simulant. So that's why you can see some sharp edges. Of course, it will be a bit more moon-like when it's completely finished. And yeah, so to the outlook, actually in this image as well, I think you can see on the very, just by the dummies, you can see where it is. The dust chamber will be with the extra fine regulus, so it will be sort of in the big testbed area. So the inauguration will be the 25th of September, so it's coming up pretty soon. They recently just got the keys to the facility, so now they'll be putting all the equipment in there. And for the Lunar community, then this will be technology platform, operations platform, science operations platform, integrated training, mission simulations, outreach, and education platform. And of course, we're also hoping for NASA Artemis that they can actually do some EVA simulation and training, some phase 1 full mission simulation, which is about 6.5 days. Phase 2 surface infrastructure deployment, handling, maintenance, etc., and simulation and training as well. So this is the slide you should look out for if you want to get some more information or news about Luna, and hopefully we'll get it running soon. Thank you.
Hi, thank you very much for the presentation. Since lunar simulant seems to be very difficult to handle, also for the operators and everybody, also for mechanisms, how do you handle the segregation of the chamber, the test bed, in order to avoid it to get out or for mechanisms?
Sorry, I'm not sure I heard exactly your question. Are you asking how we handle getting the regolith, or?
No, how do you manage to make the environment in which the lunar simulant is contained segregated with the rest of the other facility in order to avoid the regolith lunar simulant to get out, or also for the operator's health?
Yeah, okay, thank you. So the ones who will be doing experiments in the main testbed area, they will be wearing like a full clean, what's it called, clean suit. So not to contaminate the regolith exactly. Also, I didn't mention this, but I think it's around 900 tons of regolith simulant. So it's not something we can swap out easily. So it has to be extremely clean. And also when you're going into the fine dust chamber, there's also some extra equipment, of course, masks and so on. So all of this will be handled, yeah. Thanks for your question.
Hi, Carl Hibbs, AP, also a member of the Lunar Surface Innovation Initiative. Great to have a Lunar Proving Grounds in Europe, fantastic. Will there be a survey sent out for us to participate, to provide input onto some of its capabilities? And any comment on what you mean by low barriers to entry? How much will it cost, et cetera? And to what extent are international collaborators allowed to participate, specifically from the US? And finally, which is the simulant that you use? Is it a Highland or a Mari simulant?
So I believe, if you have different suggestions to what will be put into the lunar facility, I think the best way is actually to contact, there are two people on the first slide, but maybe contact Juergen Schlutz, because he's the one responsible from ESA side of the lunar facility. So I think best to follow the link. He'll know more about that. Also for the costs, because I personally don't know that, sorry. I think it's best to contact him. The last part was where was the regular simulant, where it comes from. It's actually from the Cologne area, just not super far away from the facility. It's kind of a fairy tale story. Like it's not that they were trying to find something that was nearby. They looked everywhere, looked at Greenland and many different places, and found there was actually a super helpful simulant. It's called the EAC-A1 simulant. And I believe it's a Highland simulant, if I'm not mistaken.
There was one more question to Patrick, right?
Yes, thank you. In your talk, you alluded to the fact that you could produce gravity-reduced conditions in your facility. So could you say a few words on how you handle this?
Yeah, so there will be a gravity offloading system integrated into the lunar facility. Unfortunately, I'm not involved in that part. I can't give you much more information about that. I think it's best to contact Juergen Schlutz on that. But there will be the option for having reduced gravity in the testbeds part of the facility.
Okay, thank you.